many mountains to get some confidence? How many debates to earn some tailwind? The years pass, I'm still the same.
Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth. So happy you are here today, and I'm so happy to be participating in the 5 Under 5 monthly DIY challenge. Each month it is hosted by Emily from Farm Charm Chic and Missi from Crafty Cove DIY. This month's guest host is Tami from Happiness Created. We are challenged to make 5 DIYs, each one under $5. All right, so let's get going. My very first DIY, oh my gosh, so cute, is this little bunny that I got. I believe I got this one off Amazon. It could have been Dollar Tree. I think it was Dollar Tree. I don't know. I apologize, but it wasn't very expensive. Anyway, I'm going to take this yarn that I did get at Dollar Tree, and it's a very forgiving yarn because it's a chenille. And so when you wrap it, you can go back and wrap other areas and you can't tell. It's very nice, very soft. I love this yarn. So it's like a mint green color. Just thought it was so pretty. Maybe a little bit of a pastel green, I guess. But anyway, very simple. Just going to wrap the entire wooden bunny up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and embellish it. Can't talk today. Anyway, super cute, super easy, and I just think it's fun. Now you could put a little Jenga block or something on the back to stand up. I just have it kind of leaning against the wall, so on a table thing or whatever. Anyway. All right, so I'm just going to make a messy bow, kind of measuring like how big I want it. And then I'm just going to go to town cutting different ribbons. This is pink and white. It kind of looks orange, but it is pink and white, and then a light pink, and then a darker pink. And I just think it turned out so cute. I am going to put one of those little white pom-poms from the Dollar Tree as his little tail. All right, so I want to thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate the time that you spend with me, and just want to let you know that if you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, I welcome you. My name is Mary Beth, and I'd love to do all different kinds of DIYs. I'm somewhat eclectic. I like farmhouse, I like rustic, cute, shabby chic, a little bit of boho. I love doing thrift flips, so I kind of like to try my hand at a lot of different things. And if you are interested in that, I would love for you to join my YouTube family. And if you are an existing subscriber, you already know I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, for coming back, for leaving comments, or watching or liking or any of those things. I just truly appreciate it, and I hope that I can continue to inspire you. All right, and if you don't mind doing me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button if you do like this content. Not only does it help my channel, but it also presents my video to, maybe with the algorithm, maybe presents it to other folks that are trying to find the same type of content. So thank you for doing that. All right, I think it turned out so cute. What do you think? I did put a cute little button on her bow as well. Okay, moving on to DIY number 2. I got this carrot wreath form from the Dollar Tree. This is another really easy one that's pretty quick as well. So any last minute Easter DIYs that you'd like to do, pretty simple. I have this ribbon left over from fall. It's a kind of a burnt orange burlap. Now, I barely had enough to do this wreath. I wish I could have wrapped it tighter, but I wouldn't have had enough. So it was a little bit looser, and I had to, you'll see at the end, kind of hot glue some of the ends together so that you couldn't see the wreath form. However, if you have enough ribbon, you will not have a problem. So we just start off, easy peasy. We're just going to literally wrap this up. Going to start with a little bit of hot glue, and then wrap all the way to the top. And then I have that really pretty foliage from Dollar Tree that I'm going to use as the carrot top. the greenery. And at first I was just gonna kind of slip it into the burlap in the top, but I decided I could kind of see the wreath form. So what you'll see me do is I luckily in my stash had some green burlap. So I wrapped that first just to kind of conceal the wreath form, and then I put the greenery in. Then I made another messy bow, a larger one, and then I made a smaller one and combined them together to make a nice big fluffy statement with my bow. So I hope you enjoy this DIY.
Storm and lightning strike as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you.
The stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Undressed when it's cold, and don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Me wonder. Oh, I wonder. dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
Okay, so I decided to add a cute little green raffia, kind of like a bow. I like to cut the ends, so I don't know really what to call that. Anyway, and as you can see, I had to kind of hot glue that little opening, but it still worked out. Yeah, so you have to let me know what you thought, or what you think. I think it turned out super cute. I'm loving the bow on it. All right, moving on to DIY number 3. This is my favorite DIY today. It is a little bit longer. It takes a little bit longer, but it's not hard. It just takes a little bit longer. Okay, so I've got this square wreath form. Now you could do this with a round one too, but I chose to use a square one. And then this nice fluffy yarn that I got. I think Yarn Bee is either Hobby Lobby or Joann's brand. I can't remember. I think it's Hobby Lobby. But anyway, and I'm sure I got it on sale. All right, so we're gonna go around this wreath form, as you can see, just straight up and down like that, around and around. And in a little bit, I'm going to show you how I handled the corners. Here we go. So I'm going to use, as you can see, my right thumb. I'm going to kind of push that yarn over as I work around the corner. I'm also going to have to hot glue at the top around the corner just to keep it in place. And the reason I'm doing this is because once I go around the corner, I want the yarn to then be straight up and down again. I know that's kind of confusing, but I think you can see what I'm doing here, just to make it kind of look cohesive and clean and, all that good stuff. So working my way around, and as you can see at the bottom, it's still kind of, the yarn is still at a slant. So we're working around by pushing the bottom yarn over so that we can eventually here get this yarn to go straight up and down once again. And that is how I handled the corners. And it wasn't hard. It just, you just maneuver it a little bit. Again, this yarn is so soft and easy to move around, and it's also a very forgiving yarn. Okay, so now I've got 2 of these Dollar Tree carrots, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill those holes with some lightweight spackling. And then I decided to make my own orange paint. I just mixed the maize color from Waverly, as well as this red color from Waverly. I think it's lacquer, or let's see, Imperial. But any yellow and red, it doesn't matter, or if you have orange, whatever you prefer. But I do like to mix paints sometimes. I like to kind of get the color or the shade of the color that I want. And if you don't have the color, you can always mix it. So here we go. I'm just going to simply paint the carrots, and then I'm going to use, I believe I use on the leaves, the raised part of the leaf, I use a darker green, and then around the lower part of the leaf, I don't know if that makes sense, but I guess it's the top where it goes around it. So I use moss. Here we go. I use moss on that part of the leaf, and then around it, I think it's called like sage or sage blossom from Folk Art. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry brush the opposite green color. So on the moss, I'm going to dry brush the sage color. On the sage, I'm going to dry brush the moss color, sage blossom rather. And then on the carrot, so just adding different paints and dry brushing to give it, more dimension. That's all I'm doing. So whatever you prefer. Now I did use a fan brush on the carrot part. I just used, I think, I don't know, maybe antique wax, but any brown paint or anything to distress the carrot. And I used a fan brush because I thought that would give it the appearance of, kind of the lines in the carrots. So you'll see here, oh yeah, antique wax. You'll see that here in just a second. Let's see. Yeah, the fan brush. There we go. All right, so as you can see, I just you wouldn't need a fan brush, but that's just what I used. I had one, so I used it. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is do I add a bow? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Well, we'll see here. Maybe no, I don't think I do. And here's why. You're going to see why. Okay, so I'm going to I did 2 carrots, and I'm going to take them. I do both the same thing, and you'll see here in a little bit, I'm going to use both those carrots on this wreath. Okay, so now we're moving on. I got one of these wooden arrows from Dollar Tree. Again, I'm going to just fill the holes. I'm going to paint it white, and then I'm going to dry brush it with, I think it's antique wax. And then I'm going to use some stickers that I paint with that same orange mixture to spell out Carrot Patch. And then we're just going to put this wreath together. So again, it wasn't hard. It just took a little bit of time, I guess, because, wrapping the yarn and all that. But, I used elephant. Sorry, not antique wax. But it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I think this one is my favorite of this video. So please let me know what you think.
Put some color on those cheekbones. It's never too late for you to get well known. Put some color on those cheekbones. Oh, it's never too late for you to get well known. Sailors passing on the street, are you ready for peace? Ships are filling up fast, are you ready for ease? Forget bad memories and leave those hurting knees behind. Birds are filling up the sky, are you willing to try? Right. Sing along as they hum and be fulfilled. Many more will come, many more under the sun. Pack your finest suit. We will keep it steady. We will be the confetti. If we fail, we just reboot. Grass is greener on this side. Are you ready for new? New beginnings, new pride. Let your spirit shine through. Many more will come, oh, many more under the sun. Pack your finest suit, and we will keep it steady. We will be the confetti, and if we fail, we just reboot.
Okay, so I'm making the bow, just doing the final fluffing and adding this bow onto the wreath. And yeah, oh my goodness. I love it. I think it turned out really cute. So let me know what you think about that one. All right, we're going to move on to DIY number 4. And this one was really simple. They're all really simple. I got a frame from the Dollar Tree. And the reason I chose this frame is because I liked that texture. So we're just simply going to paint the frame, distress it a little bit, and then we're going to use the window cling. So, and a little bit of scrapbook paper. So I'll show you how I did that. All right. But first, what I want to say is I want to thank Emily and thank Missi for hosting this amazing challenge each month, and thank Tami for being the guest host. All 3 of their channels will be listed below in my description box, as well as the playlist for all the talented creators that joined in this challenge this month with us. And again, I don't think I mentioned it, but it is Easter themed, so there you go. So please go support everyone. We all really appreciate it. Okay, so here we go. I just love the way that distressed, because of the texture on the frame. Now, I'm going to take some really super cute scrapbook paper. This is a collection. Oh, oops, sorry. First, I'm going to just seal the frame because, it'll like pick off and stuff. So anyways, just sealing it real quick with some Mod Podge. All right. So this is called, I think it's called Happy Plaid or something. It's a cute little collection. Anyways, so I chose this paper. Now, at first I cut it out and I adhered it to the cardboard right there. That was a mistake because, and I don't know if I showed it or not. Maybe I didn't. But anyways, first time I hear it, the like little mechanics of the back of the frame kind of were popping through, and it just didn't look good after I put the window cling on. So then I had to redo it again. But I'm not sure if I showed that or not. But just know I had to do it twice. But anyway, no big deal. All right, so this window cling, I used, and on the first time I used Mod Podge, and that did not work out well. So a glue stick, in my experience, has worked better with these window clings. Anyway, so we're just going to put this adorable window cling on our little background, and then put it in the frame and make a bow. It was as simple as that, but how sweet is that, and how easy. Oh, I did go in with a little bit of that white paint, I think it was plaster that I was using, just to soften it up, so I really liked that. Anyway, and then we're just going to make a bow. Oh, I was going to say, I just love being able to take either like a thrift store frame or a Dollar Tree frame. There's so much you can do. You can use gift bags. They have the cutest gift bags at Dollar Tree. You would never know. People will come to your house and be like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Where'd you get it? I made it for very inexpensively. Is that the correct way to say that? Very inexpensive, I think. Anyway, oh my goodness. All right, so I'm making a bow. I am just all over the place today. And then, I decided this time to leave the tails a little bit longer. The only issue I had, and I don't know, I think it looks cute, but I may have to go back and fix it. But is I had to kind of hot glue it down, and in some angles of the picture, it looks like it's covering a little bit of the bunny head, but it's really not. Anyway, I think it turned out okay. I did also a little bow for the bunny, so super cute. And then I just added some of these flowers just to add a little bit more to this bow.
Say that you won't go. Say that you won't
Nothing ever felt as good or as easy as when we were young. Though I felt misunderstood, it was a pleasure running away with you. We were just children acting like a doll. Crazy, naive, bold and carefree. We were kids having kids. Crazy, naive. It amazes me that we didn't fall apart harder than we did. Now they keep us on speaking terms. We grow and we learn. I have no regrets, only forget.
There she is. Oh my goodness. I think she turned out so, so cute. I hope you like her. Again, so easy. Just love using frames like that. All right, moving on to the final DIY. DIY number 5. So I picked this candlestick up from the thrift store for $3.99. However, I believe it was 50% off that day. And then I got these foam bunnies from the Dollar Tree. Now, this DIY is really just using one. I did paint the other one. You'll see that in my pictures. But my DIY is with just the one. So I am going to paint this candlestick in plaster. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of sandpaper and distress it. I just love doing that with candlesticks. So, so pretty, so easy. Make sure to seal it afterwards. And then we're going to move on and we are going to paint the bunny. Okay. The paint I used is from Folk Art and it's called, I think it's called Nautical. Oh my word. I love the color of this. Absolutely love it. And it would be pretty just leaving the color, but I did white wax it to bring out more details of the bunny. And you'll see that here in a minute, but it's just such a pretty color. And then we just do a little bit of embellishing, not too much. And that was it. Very, very simple. Okay, so I also want to say, if you're interested, a lot of my products that I use are listed in my Amazon storefront. In my description box, I always have my link tree, which has all my links in it. Also, I can list the storefront there too to make it more convenient. But just wanted to point that out. I do have a link to the solo wood flowers, and I think Totally Dazzled and just things like that. So if you're ever interested in checking those out. All right, so here's where I'm going to go ahead and wax this bunny up with some white wax. And then, yeah, we're just going to do a little embellishing.
Ships are filling up fast, are you ready for ease? Forget bad memories and leave those hurting knees behind. Birds are filling up the sky, are you willing to try? Right. Sing along as they hum and be fulfilled. Many more.
Okay, there's the cute little bunny, and you can see the one that's just the nautical paint with no wax. Just thought they were so, so, so cute. All right, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I greatly appreciate it. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Share this with any of your friends or family that may like this content. And here are some more pictures for you. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.